Okay, we're getting into the fight now. So I believe it's the fighter from Cuba on the right there in red, who is the offender in this case, got kicked in the hand there. So I can only assume what happened here was a multitude of things added. Oh no, he got his foot hurt. A multitude of things added up in this fight to make him angry. I can only assume. So it's currently 3-2 to Cuba, but he hurt his foot. Oh, what happened there?
Honestly, I'll tell you guys a real nasty secret about Taekwondo. I believe Taekwondo to some extent is probably the most low-key, I would not say useless, but I would say useless in the street fighting stance.
Welcome back to the channel. Now, if you are interested in martial arts, especially Taekwondo, and you also watch the Olympics, you probably have seen or heard of this incident that happened in 2008. Basically, at the Olympic Games, a Taekwondo fighter from Cuba, I'm pretty sure he got disqualified, and then he didn't really like the decision of getting disqualified, and he did something that shocked the Taekwondo world and the Olympic world for a little bit. So we're going to be reacting to this today. I want to watch the whole fight, basically everything that happened leading up to this incident, because I've not really watched this video all the way through ever. I've just kind of seen photos of it and clips of it, but yeah, we're going to react to this together. Also, Happy New Year to everyone. Now that it is January 2025, might be February when you're watching this, it could be any month of the year when you're watching this, but regardless, now is the time to improve your flexibility. Check out the first link in the description of this video and try my 12-week flexibility program. If you want to completely open up your hips and get your kicks to an incredibly high level, then my program is going to be perfect for you. So try it out. It's just 12 weeks. And after that 12 weeks, if you follow it correctly, you will see insane results. Let's get back to the video. Okay, here we go. We got plus 80 kilograms men. Okay, we're getting into the fight now. So I believe it's the fighter from Cuba on the right there in red, who is the offender in this case, got kicked in the hand there. So I can only assume what happened here was a multitude of things added. Oh no, he got his foot hurt. A multitude of things added up in this fight to make him angry. I can only assume. So it's currently 3-2 to Cuba, but he's hurt his foot. Oh, what happened there? Oh, he's been disqualified already. Oh man. Oh, that's it then. Oh, so I don't think we're actually watching the fight. We're just seeing the event. Oh, so he's been disqualified there. So what's he been disqualified for? He put his hand on his wrist like that. So he's been disqualified for taking too much time with his injury. And now I think this is where it happens. God, look at that. Straight Taekwondo kick to the jaw. Unbelievable. And now it's all kicking off in there as well. Oh, he's punching the officials. Oh, I mean, yeah, you don't behave like that no matter what has happened, but yeah, I've heard that apparently some of the decisions that the ref was making were not in favour of the Cuba fighter, really. But yeah, I don't think there's any scenario really that warrants behaviour like that you should act like that. Obviously, you can maybe put in an appeal or complain or whatever, but you don't go kick the referee in the face. I think that's a bit too far. I think it should show us a replay of this in a minute. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I first saw this. I couldn't believe that this actually happened. So we got a slow-mo there. So obviously the ref puts his hand up for the other fighter, and that just tips him over the edge. It actually looked like he connected with his toes there as well. As far as it didn't hurt the Taekwondo fighter. Oh, that's really bad. Tell you what, it's also quite embarrassing that it didn't really do that much to him. Like the ref just kind of stepped back, and it's like he got a toenail graze across the face. I'm gonna see if I can get a closer angle of that kick there. Okay, never mind. I think I've found the full fight. So now we're going to watch the full fight and see what happened to lead up to that moment. Again, I don't do Taekwondo, so I don't know the rules completely. I don't know the rules at all, but I'm just going to react to what I see. Just starting off here, yeah, getting that warning. Oh, that was a nice kick. I'm assuming Cuba would have scored that with that kick, maybe? Maybe not. Okay. Oh, he did. Oh, they just don't show it. He did score that then. I didn't think there was any score there. That's a score for Cuba, surely? Maybe not. Didn't really see from that angle, to be fair. So yeah, not much going on right now. Cuba's winning, so hopefully he's got no... Oh, what's happened there? It's called for a timeout? Oh, is his foot playing up? Oh no, that was just his pad. Never mind. So far, not much, suspicious activity. I think Cuba's got a warning there because it looks like he's got that orange dot next to his name. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that might be a warning. So he might be getting riled up here. Not much going on so far, to be honest. Only 45 seconds left of the first. Is there like rounds? I didn't know there was rounds in Taekwondo. I thought Taekwondo was like karate. It's just one fight and then you're done. But apparently there's rounds here. Oh, who scored that point? I didn't see if Cuba was in there. Oh, Kazakhstan scored that point. So it's 1-1 now. 1-1. See what happens. Didn't think anything happened there. Oh, so there's different rounds then. I see. That's interesting. I actually had no idea that there were rounds in Taekwondo. I honestly thought it was just like one fight and that's that, because that's what they do in karate. But yeah, that was a nice kick there from Cuba and a punch to the body. Yeah, kick was in. So was that punch slipped off a bit, but that was still through. I guess that kick from Kazakhstan was in there, maybe? Or maybe that's the one that scored. Okay, coming back onto the mat now. See what happens in round 2. So how many rounds are there? 3, I'm assuming? Or 5, maybe? I would think 3, probably, because that's a long time to be fighting there for Taekwondo. Both being a bit hesitant here. See who's going to go in Was that a point? I didn't see from that angle. No, it wasn't. Yeah, so far I can't really see anything happening yet in terms of the Cuba guy getting annoyed. Oh, Cuba scored a point there. So I wonder what it was. I think it was just a disqualification, wasn't it? Was that a point for Cuba again? Nope. Point for Cuba did score that. Kazakhstan got another point as well. So far it seems to be going in Cuba's favour. I wonder, it must have just been that little injury he had. That and then he was spent too much time on the floor, I guess. Timeout? He's asking for a timeout there. Didn't get one. Oh, there you go. So has he got? Oh, he's just flipping his pad round. I wonder what this injury. How did he do that? We'll see, I guess. Whoa, okay, yeah, I saw that. He kicked the shin there. Yeah, that looked painful. Yeah, that weren't good. Oh, right on his foot as well. That's horrible. Catching the shin or the elbow or any like bone on that foot is terrible. Let's see. Oh, it was a knee. It was a knee. Ah, man, that's horrible. So he got disqualified for taking too much time, did he? Or did they just think that he was too injured to continue? I mean, surely if the medic is checking him out, he should be given the time to then, you know, get up and fight again. I wouldn't say this is a cause for disqualification, in my opinion. I mean, again, I don't know the rules, so there could be a time wasting rule where if you're taking too much time, you get taken out. But so the timer has just got. Oh, was that like an injury timer? I see. I don't know whether that was right. Should they have let that timer run out while he was on the floor like that? So he's obviously not happy with the decision. He knows he's been disqualified now. And then here is where I guess he puts his arm up to let the Kazakhstan guy win. Oh, he's not happy there. He's pointing at the ref, showing a bit of disrespect already. You can see he's getting worked up already. Kazakhstan guy tried to hold his hand out to say well done, but the referee's just stood there like, he's not having any of it. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's no reason to act like that, but I can see how he's annoyed because obviously I don't know what the rules are with this timer, with the injury timer, but yeah, there's never a reason to act like that. That is disgraceful behaviour, to be fair, but yeah, I can see how he might have been annoyed with that. But yeah, you don't kick someone in the face for making a wrong reffing decision. I mean, he is celebrating. But then at the same time, with that Kazakhstan guy, if I had won like that, I don't know if I'd want to be celebrating like that because you've won by default. The Cuban guy was winning, and you've won by default because he took too long with his injury. So I personally wouldn't be celebrating like that if I won. I mean, I know it is an Olympic medal, but I feel like that's a bit of not a cop out, but like I wouldn't want to win like that. So again, but yeah, that is a pretty disgraceful act there. Yeah, you don't kick someone in the face for that. But yeah, so that's about it for that one, I think. Yeah, I mean, my thoughts to that, I would say I don't know the rules of Taekwondo. I don't know what timer was supposed to be going on there or whether that was meant to happen, but I can see how he would be annoyed if that wasn't meant to happen because apparently I've heard that he was mistreated a bit in that fight. He was getting a bit angry throughout the fight, but yeah, no, I definitely never a reason to kick someone in the face. So either way, what he did was wrong. It made for a good video though. It made for a viral clip. I mean, I think everyone would have seen that. I mean, you have seen it now as well if you didn't see it already, but quite a good clip to react to. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you thought of that. Let me know your thoughts, and also let me know the backstory.
Honestly, I'll tell you guys a real nasty secret about Taekwondo. I believe Taekwondo to some extent is probably the most low-key, I would not say useless, but I would say useless in a street fighting stance. I believe that Taekwondo can only work on someone that doesn't know how to get around kicks, but if you barrage a Taekwondo fighter, they can't do shit against you. No, my kicks are meant to, like, as someone who's kind of like, I would say a practitioner of Muay Thai, kickboxing, and karate. I'm sorry, but I've tried Taekwondo and it just didn't do so well for me. In fact, I've done it in sparring and it's not that easy, so I don't know. To be honest with you guys, I mean, try Taekwondo for yourself, but in reality, I prefer that you guys kind of try something a lot more realistic for safety purposes, because you never know if you get hit or something like that, and once you get hit, you don't know what you're doing. I feel like karate, Muay Thai, kickboxing, or boxing in general will save you. I've honestly tried to train in boxing too, because I want to learn how to negate damage and learn how to use my fist a lot more. My kicks, on the other hand, are trash, so I definitely need to work on that. But you guys, honestly, Taekwondo is going good for like light kicking and like recoil. Definitely recoil. That's one thing I'll say. Anything else on Taekwondo is just, nah, bro. I'm sorry, but Taekwondo is low-key just not good for you. I think of it as an aspect of not sportsmanship. I think of it as an aspect as in street fighting and keeping you alive out there, because the world isn't about sports. This world is about keeping yourself alive. That's why I don't participate in tournaments. I'm here to learn how to defend myself, because the world around me, well, in my in particular circumstance, I'll say that much, seems like people just find any reason to lash out at strangers. So it's best that I played safe. I mean, if you don't want to play it safe, that's on you, but me, I kind of want to play it safe. So, yeah. You guys just have to understand, man. It's really dangerous to be practicing with martial arts and then forgetting those skills when you're in a real fight. Like, all that competition shit goes out of the window. You shouldn't even be doing it for competition. You should be doing it because you trying to live, bro. That's what I wouldn't have done. So, I mean, I don't know about y'all. As a martial artist, I just refuse to do Taekwondo and take it seriously. It's more of like recoil kicks to bait people out. In fact, I purposely only learned a small amount of Taekwondo just for the fuck of it. My real focus is on karate, Muay Thai, and kickboxing, and then boxing as well. I want to push through my opponent. I don't want to just keep lightly tapping them and irritating them. That's what I want to do with my kicks, is push through my opponent. But that's just me though. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, tell me what your favorite martial art is, or what are you a practitioner of. Let me know. Peace out.
Hi, I'm Lucy Christian. I am the voice of Otako Uraraka, and you should subscribe to Neusxanity's channel. Peace out!